And we're back.
We are indeed. We return.
True story. I got in trouble at school, like when I was 5 or 6 for saying that.
What? What?
No, who the hell are you?
Oh.
Being a stupid child at the time, instead of actually saying Bart Simpson, I said my actual name, so made it nice and easy for them to punish me for it. Not my finest moment, I might say.
You were a child. There's like no point in your childhood is ever going to be your finest moment.
Well, not unless I was like a child prodigy who also cured cancer.
Ow, that was a rock.
Fuck you, bear. I'm a bear. But also a man. Man, bear, pig.
God damn it, ferret.
More like concussion land.
Yeah.
In terms of things that I actually have dreams about, this is not very high among them.
This is clearly a nightmare.
My nightmares usually involve, like, I guess, well, I was gonna say zombies, but it's like, I guess it doesn't really count, because that's kind of like saying you breathe sometimes. But only sometimes. Saxophone. A saxophone that breaks like porcelain. And some guy vowels. Then again, I suppose this is accurate. I do have nightmares about work. And then I wake up and realize they're not actually nightmares. I do actually have to go to work.
I have like the most mundane nightmares these days. It's just like me going about my everyday life and just running into the stupidest bullshit complications like I do, you know, at work.
I was kind of hoping that would go in the direction of, like, going through the most mundane stuff, and then a cat walks by and is like, hello. Yes, I am Cat. Or whatever Salem sounded like in Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Go away, evil Bart. Homer's bowling ball, really?
You have angered the gazebo.
I call bullshit.
What, a bowling ball with hands?
Yes.
Well, there's also the fact that the bowling ball is moving of its own accord to begin with, but you know. And instead of actually using its fist to punch you, all it's doing is using it to try to crush you by hopping on you.
Hi, you little bastard.
This is less a nightmare and more like something you would like hallucinate while you were high, I guess.
It's like an acid trip.
Yes.
This reminds me of one of the winter levels in Gex 64. Looks like the inside of Santa's head after an eggnog bender. I couldn't tell you, Ferret. Couldn't tell you.
I have 3 kids and no monies. I wish I had 0 kids and 3 monies. Mash the button! I'm awake. That one where everybody looked high. That was a big helicopter. Yeah, sure, I'll just do all the work here.
I was trying to get another piece of plastic off of the controller. What the hell, man?
It's a wash. Breaking news. Small children appear on TV. I'm surprised, like, at no point did any of these mooks show up as even background characters in the show. Unless they did, and I just didn't pay attention, but entirely a possibility. Alright, Matt, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a 3DO and we're going to play Gex.
I do have one of the N64 games.
Well, we have to play, like, the original game. We need the continuity, you know that.
Well, I am not buying a 3DO.
Well, they're probably like $20. Tops.
I've actually played the original Gex. One of my stepbrothers had a 3DO.
I actually rented a 3DO just to play Gex. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Your ship is weak.
How see your robots, okay. Because the original Gex was on the 3DO?
I believe it was exclusive for a while until, you know, being the 3DO happened. Which is to say...
Was there?
There was a PlayStation port of it, yes. It was a while after the 3DO decided to stop being a thing.
I was unaware. Or I completely forgot about it, one of the two.
More apples. Getting my shit wrecked. Starfish. I also can't help but feel like this. Well, forget that the Simpsons arcade game come up before the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one did.
Hell if I know.
If it did, I feel like this was kind of like a subtle way to be like, yeah, hey, remember that time we did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game too?
Edgy seems to think it did.
Well, I don't actually have the ability to check Wikipedia. Well, I do have the ability to check Wikipedia right now. I'm just not going to. Bongo!
So how I beat this game originally as a child was I literally pumped like $5 worth of quarters into the machine and just played it until I got to the end credits.
And then you had to start playing it again until you ran out of lives.
Yes.
It's sort of like how you can actually beat the X-Men arcade game in like 25 minutes. Which I did because all I did was just walk through and spam special tax die, rinse, lather, repeat.
Damn it, Belmont, how many hearts do you even have? Hydro Storm! Hydro Storm! Hydro Storm!
I just realized how weird this is because the guy's face isn't outlined.
Yeah, couldn't think of it. That does look really weird.
Back off, Kiyoshiro.
Then again, it's consistent. It's just the way his hair is makes it look weird.
Kabuki.
I don't know, Ferret.
It's probably one of those things that was on TV at like 2 in the morning, so nobody really sees it. But
Reggie says this was 91. Turtles was 89.
Okay, so I guess it was Konami being like, "Hey, remember that time we did the Teenage Ninja Turtles arcade game?"
I guess we got him.
We did the thing. Suddenly Contra. Well, see, landing at the power plant makes a little bit more sense, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Not to scale. Straight to fucking Mr. Burns' office, I guess.
Go away, Smithers.
You gonna do release the bees? Or the dogs, and then the dogs who shoot bees from their mouth when they bark? Remember that time when the Critic crossed over with the Simpsons and then Matt Groening fucking hated it?
I remember something of it, yes.
I think he actually took his name out of the credits because he thought it was such a dumb idea. Whoa, fucking chill out, Smithers. Bear is approaching alarmingly fast. Ah, the joys of hitboxes. That reminds me, we'll have to play. I suppose we'll have to play Turtles in Time at some point. Ooh, what are you looking at?
I just noticed the game on the stream is a little larger than what we're seeing on the TV.
Well, I did resize also robots. For some reason, I'm thinking of Robot Hitler and Wolfenstein.
Sure. I suppose it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, we are the Nazis. We're here for all your Jews. What? That's racist. What? What? No! No. We're here for your Jews. Your Jews. Voiced by the same dude who did the mobsters, I guess.
Certainly wasn't voiced by Burns' regular voice actor.
Oh. Then again, back in this day and age, we were lucky to get voice acting in a game to begin with.
Yes.
Why are those nukes somehow suddenly working? Hovercraft! Also scissors, I guess.
And lasers.
Because why not? Yeah. I don't understand the logistics of how this robot thing works.
Neither do I.
The lasers, yes, I can understand that, but...
Yeah, the nuke was a little bit much. I agree.
Well, he does work in a nuclear power plant, so...
I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, just that it's excessive.
I really love the strange number of sudden invincibility frames, and then all of a sudden, hey, I'm going to attack you.
There really is no, like, point to the plot of this game. It's, I mean, not that Burns isn't a villain, but why is he suddenly robbing jewelry stores and kidnapping babies?
Well, the baby part, well, we can kind of... Maybe that's why Maggie shot Mr. Burns. It all makes sense.
I believe you've got a point.
Spoilers for anybody who never watched The Simpsons growing up. Maggie shot Mr. Burns. It was a big mystery.
What did it turn out to be? I forgot.
He tried to steal candy from her.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, Bart is like super high, I guess. And then Maggie has her pacifier back. Whoa, purple!
He's not dead.
A Suzuki. Hirotaka 2. K Nakamura. Y Takano. Fucking liars. There's no graphics designers on this. Just...
Matsura. Kamiya.
I like how Maggie is somehow keeping up with the
Sumijima.
walking adults.
Inoue. Narita.
And Team GX963.
Kido. Nakamura. Graining. Homer, you fool!
Think of how many Duff beers that could buy. Or donuts. We did it with the fucking cool stuff unlocked.
With 20 seconds to spare.
Apparently so. Flashback. What? Oh.
Oh.
Development timeline. Neat.
Oh.
I'll just stop that and just...
Good idea. What does this say? Simpsons arcade.
Huh. Second location test was performed in the same city. So they did 2 location tests. in one arcade apparently, and said, "Hey, let's do it. We're good to go." Simpler times. Simpler times with apparently no beta tests or. Well, I suppose that's what a location test is, but you do more than 2. Are you actually reading it?
Yes.
Putting those glasses to work.
Ah. Huh.
Moon ruins.
True. You need to find a way to bring dinner to you, Edgy. Make it cook itself.
Or order out, but that still involves getting up at some point.
Yes. Granted, it would be less getting up.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Realize I haven't really eaten anything today. I have drank like a quarter of a gallon of egg. Well, not a quarter. Yeah, about a quarter. Quarter of a gallon of eggnog.
Alex Fielding, ladies and gentlemen.
Eggnog. Right, so I guess we're going to start on Sonic 3.
Yes, next time on Radical Bromance, more Sonic the Hedgehog. Because you haven't watched me fumble that enough yet.
I think we're going to start from scratch, though.
Yes, we are starting from scratch.
After an episode of... many episodes of you getting mad at video games.
But...
that's not what we do on this show, Matt.
Yeah, we'll be back.